YouTube, Crochet Baby here. This is an update video. I'm going to try to do this as fast as I can because it's a lot of information. I haven't done any videos in the last 11 months because I've been very ill. I've had to have a lot of surgeries and had a lot of complications. The last surgeries that I had was October 24th, and I had 5 or 6 surgeries. I went into surgery at 7 a.m. October 24th and got out of surgery, I think it was after 1 a.m. or something like that on October 25th. The first surgery, they started out, they were removing a tumor about that big. My oncologist was. She had a general surgeon who also came in on the surgery to remove some adhesions. While they were doing this, they somehow sliced into my colon and cut holes in my bladder. Don't know how they did it because they weren't operating near those. They even told me they didn't know how they did it. They just did it. Anyway, they tried to repair it, sent me into recovery, found out they didn't repair it, took me back into surgery, and that happened about 4 or 5 times. Every time they tried to repair it, they actually damaged my organs worse. So they ended up calling in a team from out of state. They flew them in, and the team was able to repair my colon, thank God. They were able to repair my bladder. With what was left over, they were able to salvage enough to fashion me a bladder. It was really small though, so I had to be catheterized and all that for a while until it healed and until it got big enough to where they could remove it and stuff, because it can stretch out and grow bigger. And it did, thank God. So they were able to fix all that, but I had some complications from being under anesthesia so long. One of them was my vision was blurry and I couldn't focus on anything. It's getting better now. That's why I'm able to get on the computer and I've been able to start reading and stuff, but I'm still having problems with blurriness and focusing, just not like it was before where I just couldn't see. I couldn't do anything. Another complication was from being intubated so many times that day. They injured my vocal cords, so my voice is working better now, so I can do videos. I had a lot of complications after. I had a lot of seromas, a lot of them, which is unusual, and also the fact that they were so big. And then, which I guess caused a problem with my incision healing, because when they took the staples out, my incision came open. Luckily, the team who was able to come in and repair everything put in an adhesion guard, which kept my organs inside so nothing spilled out when my incision came open, thank God. So they had to pack it, and I had to have a wound vac and stuff like that. Whenever I was, they had me on a pain cocktail through an IV, which was a constant drip of morphine, Dilaudid, and something else. I finally got them talked into taking me off the morphine, but they wouldn't take me off the Dilaudid or the other one for a while. When I finally got out of the hospital, I had to have 24/7 care because I couldn't do anything for myself at all. And then, let's see, I had an RN from home health care that came in every day. Last month, I told my doctor that she could either cancel their services or I would, so I got rid of my home health care last month. But I am doing better now, thank God, so I can start doing videos and start doing other things again. Not quite back up to par, but you know, I'm getting there. Hopefully I'll continue to. I was so ill, I lost a ton of weight. They put me on a bunch of medications. I gained a bunch of weight, then I lost weight, then I gained it. Hopefully I'll start losing weight again and it'll stay away this time. What else? January 15th, I had my first grandchild. My daughter gave birth to my granddaughter. And my daughter had to have a C-section because she has a heart condition, so she can't do labor. During the C-section, they were having to give her medications, and they just kept putting it in her IV, just constantly trying to keep her blood pressure and her heart rate up. Well, it wasn't quite working, so the anesthesiologist finally signaled her OBGYN, because if her blood pressure dropped 5 more points, she would have been in a code. So they just like jumped on her and started grabbing and pulling back and ripping her open. It was horrible. And then they were pulling Izzy out. They got her head out and they had to unwrap the umbilical cord. Izzy started screaming before she was even completely born. And she weighed 8 pounds 10 ounces. She has all this hair. She's absolutely beautiful. She's very strong. She's held her head up since she was born. She's 3 months old. Since she was about 2 months old, month and a half, 2 months old, she'll pull herself up into a sitting position by herself without any help, but she can't stay sitting. Because she can't balance that, but she can pull herself up. She'll grab hold of your thumbs, and if you put your hands around her forearms, she'll pull herself up into a standing position, and she'll stand by herself. You just balance her. Her pediatrician says she's definitely going to walk very early. She's 3 months old now, and she's a little over 2 feet long and weighs a little over 12 pounds. She's very healthy. Anyway, I know there's other stuff that I probably need to tell you all, but you know, there's just so much. I'll think of stuff maybe later on, but I'm going to start doing my videos again, like my own, the cheap and free series and stuff like that, you know. Anyway, so hopefully you guys will start seeing more of me, and I'm really sorry about the last 11 months, but like I said, I was deathly ill for a few weeks there. Just didn't think I was going to make it, so I did almost die. But for a few weeks there, we just didn't think I was going to make it at all. And then finally I started turning the corner and thought, okay, maybe I've got a chance. And now finally I'm just doing pretty good. But anyway, I guess that's it for now, YouTube. So until next time, God bless.